Hey guys, we're going to be going over intermediate abs. So a strong core is essential in performing exercises more efficiently in the other muscle groups. The stronger the core, the better results. Get ready, let's get started. Some key points when doing V-ups are you want to make sure your hands and feet are fully extended and your feet are coming off the ground simultaneously as your arms and you meet up in the middle. Make sure that you don't stay laying on the ground while you're doing it. Your back comes up and your hands reach your feet at the top. Key points to focus on when doing full plank shoulder taps are that your shoulders are going to be over your elbows and your elbows are over your hands. So you're fully stacked the entire time, keeping your core engaged and your hips stable the entire time. And just switch off as you go, making sure that your full body is stable as you go. Key points to focus on while doing plank push-ups is you want to make sure your shoulders are over your elbows. You start on your elbows. You make sure your core is engaged and tight and your hips are as stable as possible. Going up on one arm at each time into push-up position and then back down into plank. Key points to focus on while doing a full side plank is that you're going to have your shoulder over your wrist. You keep your arm fully aligned the entire time. You're going to keep your hips up, your core engaged, your feet over each other, and just keep your body in full alignment the entire time. When performing a pull-up press, you want to make sure you have the cable right here at your chest and you press out all the way, keeping your core engaged the entire time, and then bringing it back in while staying grounded the entire time. Some tips when performing decline bench sit-ups: you want to keep your hands behind your head, keep your core contracted the entire time, go all the way up through full range motion, stretch all the way back down. Some tips while performing decline bench leg raises: you want to make sure that you have your legs straight the entire time and your lower back is going to be pressed against the bench the entire time. If it starts to come off, if you go too far, just lower that range of motion and stay focused on making sure that lower back is pressed against it the entire time. Some key points while performing cable crunches are you want to make sure that you bring your elbows down to your knees and you breathe out as you go down. So while you're coming down, breathe out, touch your elbows to your knees, come back up, and then don't relax at the top. Make sure you stay flexed throughout the entire movement. Key points with farmer's carry: it's actually pretty straightforward. You just want to walk very tall and make sure you're not swinging any of the weights anyway, and keep your core engaged the entire time. Key points to focus on while you're using the ab wheel are: make sure you lead with your hips from your arms. Don't just move your arms out and come out. So lead with your hips, go all the way out, and keep your abs contracted the entire time. If you start to feel any pain in your lower back or in your back at all, limit your range of motion to where you're staying fully engaged the entire time.